The scene this evening in New Sarum finds Stefan Braunfiedler walking north through the downtown district after having an interesting night at Club Deep. After overhearing quite the conversation, trying to heading to work, heading to the last resort for a night of work, thinking along his way about everything that he heard, trying to piece it together, trying to figure out what is what. As he as he's or he walks as he has been walking since he left Club Deep about 30 to 45 minutes ago. He's getting closer um, to the industrial district, and the whole walk while he's been thinking about the earlier the earlier conversation, the earlier events and requests, has been looking for a meal to keep himself sated. Um, he does actually spy one. Uh, Appears to be as he draws close, he just catches the movement. Um, and he catches glimpse um, of a man walking what looks like towards the northern residential district. Um, he makes his way around through what is it side street, trying to quickly and stealthily um, move around in front of him. A chance encounter. So I will be rolling Dex and Stealth. Uh, doesn't do it too incredibly. He doesn't do it as quick as he would hope. But he does. He does manage to get to a point where he can walk around the corner to the right, and for an accidental, like to accidentally bump into this person, delay them slightly. Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to come around the corner running like that. Um, Man kind of looks at him. What's your problem? You don't There's no need to go running into people like that. I, absolutely all right. I do apologize. I did not mean. But perhaps if you weren't so tired, you would have seen me and avoided me. And that is actually going to be a mesmerize roll as he looks into the eyes of the man he's engaging with. Two, three, four. Wow. Getting as he's engaging with this man who's I guess a bit upset. He does manage to pierce the veil in his mind as the suggestion takes hold. He all of a sudden stops what he was going to say. His eyes close a little bit. His head tilts back as he yawns and stretches out. And as he does that, Stefan goes into action, grabbing the man's shoulders and bringing him in toward a building, drawing down his fangs into the neck of this gentleman, apparently walking home from work. As fangs descend into his neck, the man's back goes against the wall of the building, close to the corner. Stefan very adeptly, even in such a rush and a hurry, very adeptly pierces the neck of the victim so as to feed clean. No sense making a mess, no sense wasting a drop as he cups his mouth over the two wounds, drinking steadily, feeling every inch, feeling every bit of VTMYTE, precious VTMYTE, slide down his throat, feeling the slight agitation of the man having been bumped into. Feeling the fatigue brought on by the suggestion. The feeling of wanting to sleep. The feeling of ecstasy in this damned embrace that he's found himself in. This embrace of beating. Stefan is caught up in this. He's very much enjoying this meal. But he's not caught up so much that he loses himself. And after he takes 2 points Um, he quickly licks the wound, licks each wound, um, and the man kind of almost was about ready to slump because he was caught in mid yawn. Um, Stefan catches him, holds him up, engages him, um, or engages his gaze, and speaks. You were heading home. Nobody stopped you, nobody ran into you. What has just happened did not actually happen. You made it home, barely. You made it to your bed, and you went to sleep. Um, Stefan's grip on the man's shoulders is released. Um, as he begins to speak again, engaging the man, engaging his mind. Um, and as Stefan finishes, he steps away to what will be the back of the man as he quickly catches himself and continues on his walk in the direction he was headed before Stefan intercepted him. Stefan, seeing this, I mean, more or less realized what he's just done. Can't help but feel a little proud. Um, certain things about hypnosis, or certain aspects of hypnosis are not uncommon. He's no expert. It's not like he studied intently, but he is aware. He is aware that memory can be altered through its use. But he never expected to be able to actually do it. He He quickly muses this thought as he crosses the street, along the edge of the northern edge of the downtown district, into the industrial district. Traveler. Traveler is a traveler cloaked in darkness. Tendrils of black. I'll have to keep my eyes and ears open. If I speak to any of them, I must make sure that I do not give away too much of what I know. But I must stay vigilant to see if I hear, or to see if possibly I hear more. He pulls out a notepad and a pen, a notepad and a pen, and he begins writing down everything that he's heard earlier tonight while it's still very fresh in his mind. Um, it takes the last 3 blocks from the edge of the industrial district uh, towards work. When he gets to work, um, he puts the pen in the notepad in his inner breast pocket of his jacket, set to, well, do what it is he's found himself doing for the past months.